Hey guys!
I miss you guys so much.
You know what I'm so sad about is that we can't spend the holidays like we usually do at ISC with David and Talian and Jenny and the production of A Christmas Carol with Charles Dickens. That is my favorite way to spend the holidays in LA. And, their performance is just great and it's so wonderful and warm and festive, and Jenny is a great stage manager, and it all is the best. And I am so sad that we're all spread out, and it's great that I can see you on Zoom, but I miss spending time with you all at the studio like that, watching the show.
Too.
Oh,
I have a great idea.
yeah.
What if we all watch different versions of A Christmas Carol and then we come back and talk about it?
Cole,
That sounds great.
Yeah, we can get our Christmas Carol fix.
We're gonna get our Christmas Carol fix. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, yep, let's do it, guys. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, guys, and by the way, our thoughts are not a reflection of ISC in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, this is Jenny. So for those of you that have Disney Plus,
Sponsored by Disney Plus.
We are not sponsored by them.
Okay.
I have just a fun and classic version of Christmas Carol you can watch. It is, drumroll please, Mickey's Christmas Carol! Woo! So this version has Scrooge McDuck playing Scrooge and Mickey Mouse playing Bob Cratchit. And there are also special appearances made by other classic Disney characters. So that is definitely something to look forward to. And it's only 26 minutes. And you still get the full Christmas Carol experience. So why not check it out? So my favorite appearance was the Ghost of Christmas Past, but you're gonna have to watch to find out who that is. Also, my favorite Disney character is Stitch, and Kendall actually had a great question that got me thinking, should Stitch actually be Scrooge instead of Scrooge McDuck in a modern day adaptation of Disney's Christmas Carol? Personally, I would love to see that, so I hope Disney's already on it.
Season's greetings, everyone, and I put my hair down. Welcome. Let me put my hair up. Season's greetings, guys, and I put my hair up now. Welcome to the Kendall Corner, where we're going to talk about 2 Christmas carols that are both animated. The first one is a classic. The second one may surprise you. We're going to talk about both of them. Now, the first one is Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol. It is the first TV movie animated series to ever drop on TV. So it's the first made-for-TV animated series. Now, if you are a fan of Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Year Without a Santa Claus, we're talking Snow Miser and Heat Miser, all those 1960 cartoons, you gotta check out Mr. Magoo, because it was the one that paved and started it all with all these, TV Christmas shows in movies. So, Mr. Magoo is really cool in how they present the Christmas Carol, because they present it as A Christmas Carol is now on Broadway as a Broadway show, and Mr. Magoo is going to be the star, starring as Ebenezer Scrooge. Now, I'm a really big fan of just meta stuff and like a play within a play, so I really like how they spin and do this Christmas Carol version. Also, Mr. Magoo is kind of this really, in real life, this really comical and wacky, like cartoon character, so they are allowed to separate, and we are allowed to separate as an audience, Mr. Magoo from the character Ebenezer Scrooge, because he's playing that character. The music is super catchy, beautiful, and poetic all at the same time. What's cool that they do with this production is they put the Ghost of Christmas Present before the Ghost of Christmas Past, so it goes present, past, then future. And this is really cool and really changes the tone of the piece, especially as we go right from the past to the future, which are both kind of, sad and somber notes. So they really do a good job and do interesting twists and turns of tones with this production. The animation and background design of this movie is fantastic. Everything has a distinct and wonderful color palette, and if you like that kind of pop art 2D animation, this is the movie and Christmas Carol version for you. So check it out. It was literally made in like 1962. It is very cool and like literally the first to ever do it. So give some love to Mr. Magoo. All right. The next Christmas Carol that I really want to give a shout out to is a really just like in the pocket one. If you are a big fan of like 90s animation cartoons, then you might be familiar with the animated movie All Dogs Go to Heaven. But did you know they have a Christmas Carol version? Yes, they do. All Dogs Go to Heaven, a Christmas Carol. An All Dogs Christmas Carol. Now, first of all, they're all dogs. It's so that's a big plus. Lots of Christmas Carol adaptations are just like regular people, but this is all dogs. As they say in the title, there's nothing but dogs in this Christmas Carol adaptation. And it's like 90s animation. So if you're a fan again of like all that 90s animation that came out from back in the day and just all those back in the day animated movies, like check this one out too. In this Christmas Carol, there's actually two kind of bad villains. One named Carface, who's the Ebenezer Scrooge of the movie, and another one named Belladonna, who's this like evil dog witch who was trying to hypnotize and like take over all of Christmas. The stakes are just 10 times higher. Number one, this movie is actually really, really good. But these two dogs, Charlie and Itchy, get a little help from their friends up above and get a little Christmas magic and are able to give Carface, they call it the old Dickens treatment. So the stakes are higher, it's really comical, it's super witty, the dogs are amazing, they have amazing, great musical numbers in this too, and I just love how they frame it to, you know, move plot along. So it is and has a larger plot and theme, but then it has this Christmas Carol within it that drives the narrative, which makes it super, super cool. So another fun fact is Burt Reynolds plays the main dogs. And it's dogs. It's dogs, and they're saving Christmas, and they're animated dogs, and they're really cute and really dope. So you should check it out. And there you have it, folks. Those are my two Christmas Carol reviews. Have a lovely day.
Hi everyone, Cary here. So for my review of two different Christmas carols, I picked Scrooge with Bill Murray in 1988 and The Muppets Christmas Carol, which is the classic. I've seen The Muppets 1,000 times. I hadn't seen Scrooge, and that was a real treat because I love Bill Murray. I've been a fan since What About Bob and Groundhog Day, shown those at an early age, and it's just like the Bill Murray-esque version of A Christmas Carol. It's a modern take. Scrooge is Bill Murray, and he's, you know, a 1980s all business kind of guy, business at all costs kind of person, and he really learns his lesson in a fun and funny way, and there's all sorts of great stars and characters in there with him. So if you're a fan of the slapsticky Bill Murray-ness, definitely check this out if you haven't. You probably have. I almost forgot. At the end of Scrooge, they have a pretty hilarious sing-along that was a total surprise. People in the theaters encouraged to sing along. It's really a hoot. And then the second one I watched was A Muppet's Christmas Carol, which is just the classic. We love Henson Studios so much. They mean a great deal to us at ISC. Michael Caine is great, and he's like the only human besides his relatives. Bob Cratchit, played by Kermit, of course, in a fantastic performance. And Miss Piggy also shines. She's a personal favorite of mine. And it's just the most classic, quintessential, funny in the classic Muppet humor kind of way. They're just a blast. So my favorite thing around the holidays is getting together with friends and watching Christmas movies. So I've done that with this one several times. And Scrooge is a fun one to add to that list now, too. So a great way to get my Christmas Carol fix. Missing everyone at ISC and sending lots of love.
Hey guys, oh my gosh, guys, I think this is such a great idea. I'm so happy that we watched all the different versions of A Christmas Carol. I got to watch the one with Cicely Tyson, and I thought it was just so magical to have this bigger than life, beautiful Black woman who is, in my mind, my grandmother, but was so much younger then, and I got to see her kind of go on this epic journey that she goes. She was just so fantastic, and her voice, it was so great. I loved the gender roles that were kind of reversed. I love that they really got to play with our imagination and kind of stretch to the ends of, what we thought A Christmas Carol was. And I just have a special place in my heart for her. And it was such a cool cast. Anyway, yeah, and and just even talking about how it looks, you can really tell it was the 90s, and something about that feels really nostalgic for me. So it was really, really awesome. So that was a great version of the Christmas Carol. Fun fact, the first time I really saw a Christmas Carol, like full through, was live. And I got to watch David and Kalyan. And it was wonderful. They were just so amazing, and they brought the whole story to life. It was just awesome. You call this Christmas dinner, this measly pot of gruel. I love Jess Martin. Love him, love him, love him, love him in The Flash. I loved him in Rent. I loved him in A Christmas Carol, the musical. So good. The story is really well told for a musical. I love the high theatrics of it. I love Kelsey Grammer's fantastic. That's one you should definitely check out too. Christmas Carol, the musical, which I love. And that song is so menacing. It's just so cool. Good. It's a wonderful time of year to play and learn and grow and just be with each other. So I'm so glad we're doing this, guys, and watching all these Christmas carols. Yeah. Don't forget to tell us your favorite Christmas carol. Yes, you right there, you.
Wow! Whoa! We learned so much. So
I saw the best version. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think my version was
mine.
best.
I
Yeah,
really my versions.
I know mine. You know whose version is really the best? David and Kalyan's.
Yes.
Yes.
At ISC, which is Independent Shakespeare Company. Check
them out at iscla.org. They're doing lots of virtual stuff where you can access them all over the world, which is really unique to this year. So go on over there. Link will be in the bottom.
This has been so much fun, guys. Let's do it again next year, but also not, so we can be together.
Together.
Yay.
Yeah.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yay.
Yay.
Clink.
Clink.
Make sure you check out iscla.org, and all their links are below if you're on YouTube on the 354 page. But if you're already on the ISC site, make sure you check out all the other cool stuff that we're doing, and make sure you leave a donation. We would really appreciate it.
Make sure to check out 12 Days of Dickens because we have a lot of great things lined up.
We have the full 12 Days of Dickens package, which you can get on their website, iscla.org. David Melville, who plays Mr. Dickens, also put up a audiobook of A Christmas Carol that you can purchase online and get a digital recording sent to your email address. And they also have a cameo-like Christmasgram that you can send to your loved ones that will come from either Mr. Dickens himself or his trusty assistant, Miss Ung. And so those are a couple great things they have going on. So be sure to check that out.
And thanks everyone. Happy holidays. You can also check this video out on our channel, the 354 Squad. We truly met and roomed and all of that because of the Independent Shakespeare Company, so we owe it all to them. So just go ahead again and check out iscla.org online, and happy holidays, everyone, and check out our YouTube channel too. Thanks, everyone.
Much love to the ISC family.
Woo, ISC.
Love you.
Bye.
Peace, and God bless us, everyone.
God bless us, everyone.